Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be talking about today. We have 22nd of November and number 22 in numerology, called master number, is also called a master builder. So this number holds such a strength or such a powerful energy when it comes to building. And when it comes to releasing the old, right? If we want to build something new, firstly we need to know what we want to build. So it means having a clear intention. But then we also need to make a space for building it, right? We need to create a space, or we need to cleanse the space. For example, if you're building a house, you need to prepare the ground, you need to cleanse what there needs to be cleansed. So if you want to manifest something new in your life, firstly you need to cleanse what is not supporting that new manifestation. If you want to build a new relationship, you need to cleanse your emotional memories which are not supporting that new relationships. Because many times we can meet new people and we get excited. We express our love, we express our unique gifts, talents, and our honesty. But after some time we get back into this old emotional patterns and we start acting as old selves because that energy was not released from within us. So this master number 22 is today bringing us an energy of manifestation, an energy of let's say an encouragement to build a new life. So when it comes to that building, as we said, we need to prepare the space. So look at your life right now and truly reflect the past a little bit. What is there that is not the way you would like it to be? And don't focus on what you can't control. Don't say, well, I want to change my government. I want to change the system and all those different things. Many people would say that, but we need to be more specific, right? Why we want to change the governments? Well, the system is so bad, or whatever will people say, right? So then we say, why we want to change the system? Because I'm not feeling free, I'm not feeling freedom. Why are not feeling free? Because of all the restrictions and so on. But why you're feeling that way? Maybe because I'm constantly thinking about it. Right? That's where we start making space. We are constantly thinking about what is wrong. So we are not truly nurturing our minds the way that the mind can work for us. We are feeding our minds with everything that comes across our awareness. Many people are doing that. And then they feel victims of their minds. But mind is not our threat. Mind is our tool. If we use that tool correctly, we can build any life we want. So, because in those unique times more and more people are becoming aware of that, we are completely shifting the timeline of the future. This is so exciting right now because we can hear any kind of predictions, any kind of prophecies. But the truth is that the power is within each of us. So, you can make your own prophecy for yourself. Once we learn to use our minds as the tools for designing, creating, manifesting. So today's energy is really, really powerful, my friends. Use it for creating. And don't think that it's just today. Today is a great reminder, actually, of the power that you already have. Getting reminded by how powerful, how amazing we are. It just helps us to awaken our energy even more. To become aware, well, if I'm not feeling free right now, It's not the fault of my environment. It's how I choose to perceive my environment. I can see my environment as a playground, as a blank canvas, or I can see it as a prison. And it all depends of how we choose to experience it. And usually we are not choosing it consciously. If we're not choosing it consciously, we're choosing it unconsciously. So what is our unconscious mind? The subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is a mind of a habit. Habit is an automatic program which was designed by consistent repetition of certain patterns, certain actions. If we're doing something consistently, for example, reading certain negative news consistently, this news as information which are traveling into our minds. Firstly, we will think about it, we will question it. But if we are consistently reading about something over and over again, we will start believing into it. Once we start believing into something, we start acting as it is our truth. We start identifying ourselves by it. And slowly we become it. We become limited by our fears. We become limited by our anger, by the frustration. And we say, yeah, this is who we are. We can't change it. That's our reality. And because it's all in our subconscious mind, we can consciously think all positive thoughts we want. But if we are not changing that subconscious program, our life will always be a reflection of that program. So, as today's energy is encouraging us to go deeper, to create a greater connection with your conscious and subconscious mind, we can talk a lot about how to reprogram your subconscious mind. So if a subconscious mind is a mind of a program, mind of a habit, how to enter into it and shift it, change the information within it, change the habits, and so on. So, as long as we are observing our reality with our 5 senses, we are plugged into that third dimension. We can see everything around us, we can hear everything around us, we can smell things around us, we can taste what we can taste, and we can touch things. That's how we are sensing the third dimension. We can do it consciously or unconsciously. 95% of a day, we are doing that unconsciously. But if we, for example, close our eyes, put some music into our ears, or for example, go outside into the nature and listen the sounds of the nature, slowly our brain will calm down. Brain will go from that beta, high alert frequency into an alpha brainwave frequency. And slowly our body will calm down, we will feel more and more relaxed. Once it feels like our body has fallen into sleep, but we are still conscious, we are still breathing in and breathing out and staying aware, brain will go into theta brainwave state according to neuroscience. And that's where we step deep into the subconscious mind. And that's the moment where usually people start crying, people start healing that stored energy, people start recognizing how many thoughts are running in their minds. Because once we step deeper into our subconscious mind, we recognize everything that is not aligned with our real intention, with our real purpose, with our life's mission. We recognize all of that. So if you're crying in your meditations, if you feel like your mind is so full of so many different thoughts while you're meditating, it's because you're releasing that energy. So do it more often. Go more often into the meditation which helps you. Just yesterday I was sharing with you another meditation which can help you to reconnect back with your soul. And it truly has a healing power. So Because our subconscious beliefs are not changed by will, even if we heal all of that, even if we release all of that old energy, and we got that empty mind of stillness, we are still not changed. We need to design then new beliefs which will support what we want to build in our lives. So it may sound a little bit more complex, but maybe you will need to watch this video a few times. But it's okay. We need to design new beliefs, which means firstly a new perception, a new story of your life. If you want to become a healer, think about how healers are thinking about themselves. Read some stories about people who became healers. If you want to live life of abundance, read some stories about people who are living life of abundance. Whatever abundance represents to you, you will need to be truly clear about that. If you want to become whoever, you will need to install into your mind information which will support that. And you need to understand that most probably this information are not coming from the society or people which you're hanging with or the mainstream media. It's not necessary, but usually it is that way, especially when it comes to a greater spiritual awakening. You want to be more self-aware. Meditate more. Read stories about people who are doing that. Encourage yourself, empower yourself. And then be consistent with that. Because the trick is, our mind wants to trick us sometimes. After a certain period of days, body will start feeling uncomfortable because each thought is triggering emotions. Once we start installing new thoughts into our minds, body will feel uncomfortable because it will say like, oh, something weird is happening, you're changing yourself, you're not supposed to do that. And that's where people say, well, my intuition is telling to me that I should not do it. But it's not your intuition, it's your unconscious body. If we are consistent enough, I found out for myself, if I'm doing something for 60 days, every single day for 60 days, it will become a new habit. It will become a new automatic habit. For example, if you are practicing gratitude for 60 days, every single day you wake up, you write down what you're grateful for, you put your hands over your heart and you breathe in that power of gratitude and you feel grateful. You do it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or however you prefer. For 60 days in a row, you will become automatically grateful. You will become grateful automatically. And that's the power of change. You become a master builder. If you start visualizing your future and feeling it emotionally for 60 days in a row, you will create a completely new state of being, which will become a new self for you. You will step onto a whole another level of vibration. And because every time we change our vibrational state permanently, our reality will change, will shift, will adapt to that new vibrational state. And that's where we manifest the results. So before we finish this video, this is a truly practical video right now. You're watching an artwork which can help you to get more into that calm state. The mind as the creator is the name of this painting that you're watching. So how to use all of that information that we're talking today about? How to make a practice out of it? You can take a certain block in which you're writing your ideas or you're journaling in. and write just write that you will be doing that for 60 days. And then first day of 60 days and second day of 60 days, every single day you add this. Today is the third day of the 60 days. So you will be following the process every single day. And then start writing how you want your life to be as it is already real. For example, if you want to live life of abundance, firstly, know what abundance represents to you. Is it a certain financial state? Is it a certain state of, having certain things which represents abundance to you? Maybe it's just living life of freedom. Maybe it's being joyful all the time, or whatever it is. Start writing. I'm feeling joyful each moment where I become aware of myself. Changing habits is really easy for me. My bank account is filled with abundance. Everything I do turns into abundance. Whatever it will be. Or I'm completely healthy. All cells within my body are vibrating in the vibration of love. Or, whatever it is, you just need to write it as it is already real. And when you will finish it, don't make too much of it. As you will finish it, put your hands over those affirmations, left hand and right hand, and close your eyes and awaken a feeling of gratitude. Awaken a feeling of gratitude. You will sense it within your heart. And feel as it is already real. And practice it for at least 3 minutes. You can set a timer on your phone and feel it for at least 3 minutes. Awaken gratitude. Feel it. And feel it even more. And feel it even more. Awaken even stronger gratitude. And truly challenge yourself to go as far as you can go with the feeling of gratitude. How much of it you can awaken for your new life. And do it for 60 days. You will see how your life will start changing. That's the practice that I'm doing since the beginning of when I've become aware how powerful my mind is. With that practice, I've manifested many great things in my life. So I'm always doing that. And I'm always teaching people to do that, how to do that, and so on. And many people wrote me the results. So it truly works, but we need to be consistent. Any practice actually works if we're consistent with it. So try it for yourself. Let today be the beginning of your new life. And I'm wishing you all the best on that journey. So my friends, type in the comments today gratitude. Express some gratitude. Not for myself, not because I am sharing this with you, but for yourself, for being brave enough to walk that path of the soul, to be the change that you wish to see, to be brave enough to do what your heart is guiding you to do. It's truly an act out of bravery. So I'm proud of all of you, my friends. And until next time, I'm sending you all love, blessings, and power. If you would like to find more about my art, you can find it on my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion. See you there, my friends. Till next time, one love.